So what's going on, everybody? My name is Joe Methius.
I am nothing. I am no one.
And what are we watching today, Rob?
Looks like two people standing in a shadow.
Today we are watching the trailer, the final trailer to Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. We have not seen a new episode of Hey Arnold since 2002, and it's something we never thought would reach its conclusion.
Nope.
And here we are in 2017. I've watched this trailer about 4 times, and I apologize to my co-host Rob because he was a good soul and actually waited. So this is going to be a I think it's actually good because it's kind of a mixed reaction here. It's your first time, it's like my 4th time. There's a lot of feels. Hey man, I hope you enjoy it because I did. So without further ado,
Oh man,
let's play this trailer.
Mom? Dad? Where are you?
like the music.
Class, we've been selected to go to San Lorenzo. We won!
Isn't it the same San Lorenzo where your parents
I'm
disappeared?
like a little kid again.
Arnold, this is just a school trip, not about you finding your parents.
How can you not try to find your lost parents? Especially since you've got your best friend to help. Oh, Arnold! I mean, hair boy! Oh, Arnold! I thought you
Oh
hated
jeez,
him.
it's elaborate
You were
now.
suddenly helping him.
Oh, is there a toilet on this boat?
Fucking Harold's. Yeah, Grandma's still crazy. Oh, he's got a mustache.
Zoomy grandma.
I haven't seen my parents since I was a baby. I wish I could see them again.
Oh wow. Oh.
I didn't turn my phone off. Sorry, everybody.
For shame be done. Oh god, Curly. Oh, 3D boat.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, what? Ah, Phoebe finally fucking kissed Jared. Oh.
I didn't want to hurt you. Please, do you know what they are?
Jesus.
Yeah, Arnold, we get it!
Wow. Holy crap. That was a pretty groovin' jam.
So let's get into the discussion right about it, Rob. What do you think about this new trailer for possibly the last Hey Arnold product we'll ever see?
Fuck! It looks so good! I'm loving the way that it's looking so far. The animation is crisp as usual. There's some 3D thrown up in there. Really loving the music. It's just so great to see these characters again after not seeing them for so long. It's great to hear them again as well.
I think it's so weird because, like, watching this, and like I said before the trailer started, we haven't seen a Hey Arnold thing since 2002, so seeing it now in this better animation, and everything looks so crisp and new, as you said, there's the additions of CG with, like, the boat part and everything, and it just looks so awesome.
It's crazy.
When the first trailer came out, it really paid homage to every single episode in Hey Arnold's history. They showed...
Somebody was following him around with a camera.
Yeah, exactly. That was the weird part about the original trailers, that like they recreated all these scenes from like the most iconic episodes where he needs to make he gives back Mickey K-Line's last home run in his last game, the Pigeon Man scene, Stoop Boy makes an appearance, literally everybody what?
Stoop Kid.
What did I say?
Stoop Boy.
Oh, sorry guys. Stoop Kid. I'm just really excited. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty frazzled myself. You know what? I think it was Helga.
What?
All of that like handy cam footage. I think it was
Okay,
Helga.
well, yeah, Arnold, my love, you make my girlhood tremble. She is Arnold's personal stalker. But like I said, you can see an abundance of character. I even saw Olga in the trailer in the background.
It's like, what is she doing? Oh, it's probably a chaperone.
This movie got first announced back, I think, maybe 2 years ago was when they said it. Craig Bartlett himself, the creator of Hey Arnold, said that there would be a movie coming out. I'd say maybe a year ago, maybe less than a year ago, we got like the art concept on their Facebook page, which was really awesome. This is a series that me and Rob hold near and dear to our hearts. We watch it every year. We watch like a whole marathon of Hey Arnold because
we might have to do that after this.
I think that Hey Arnold is one of the most influential and most feels like cartoons of all time. Like everybody,
Definitely.
like they didn't take any character for granted in this. Like
no, every character had like a major episode.
didn't understand a character within the series, like there was definitely an episode for everybody. So it's not like, oh, they're just a random background character. Why should I care? You should care about every character in Hey Arnold because they give every single character their own episode, even if that means not having Arnold in the episode. It's like an entire world, and that's why I always loved Hey Arnold.
Because it's not always just super focused on Arnold and his friends. Sometimes it's focused on Harold, sometimes it's Eugene, sometimes it's Sid, sometimes it's Iggy.
The most controversial episode by the crew and staff. When me and Rob watched...
I almost want to watch it again.
We will watch it after this. Yeah. When me and Rob saw the, I think it was like a convention thing that happened a couple months ago, there was a girl that cosplayed as Helga.
Yeah.
And Craig Bartlett himself was following around, like, you know, with a microphone saying, hey, here's Helga, you know. And he even said that Helga rips up the locket of Arnold, and we finally got to see it in the trailer, Rob. Like, so what exactly did Arnold do to make Helga, his, like, the girl who's crazy over him, tear up her picture of him?
I think it was a very intense moment. I think it might have been a clashing between the two because she did all of this to help Arnold, and now Arnold is just so dead set on finding his parents. Maybe he said something wrong, because that does happen in Hey Arnold sometimes. He's not, you know, a perfect angel. Maybe something like that. Maybe, I don't know, he mentions Ruth McDougal or fucking Lila or somebody like that. I don't know, but it must have been pretty bad for Helga to rip up the picture of Arnold from her locket and toss her locket.
If I can say another thing that I really liked is that when they showed the picture in the locket, it was the original.
Yeah,
it
wasn't
long-faced, no-mouth Arnold from the first season. Like
the very low-res looking Arnold.
It really throws a lot of things at you that, like, if you're a big Arnold fan, you're going to love it. You're going to notice these small little things. And if the franchise
100%.
does well, apparently they're going to make a reboot series, I guess. They want to keep going with Harold, but I think that's not a good idea. I think this is the only mystery that any of the fans of Hey Arnold have had. And I really wanted to finally get answered. Like, and the big question is, are his parents dead or not? Where are they? Where have his parents been for the
movie
past?
ends just with their skeletons.
Oh my god, that would be so bad.
I mean, when it comes to the ideas of a reboot, I mean, it's got a lot great stacked with it because obviously it's the same team, just with different technology. So if there was a reboot, I wouldn't be too upset about it just because, you know, if it's anything like this, obviously with a little bit smaller of a budget, then I'd be okay.
Not only did Hey Arnold look the same, they also sounded the same. And there's a couple of new voice actors when it comes to this movie. I know Arnold and Gerald are definitely recast, but I think
their original voice actors actually play different characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know this. People along the lines of Mr. Simmons, Big Bob Pataki, and Dan Casanella, who voices Homer Simpson, is going to return as Grandpa, Steely Phil, my man.
Yes.
So, they did as much as they could to keep it to the original source material. They tried to get the original voice actors back. The animation looks real fresh. They really took care of this, and now we've got, another month and a half till this comes out, right? Thanksgiving weekend. It comes Thanksgiving Day, I believe.
I hope that there's going to be like a Hey Arnold marathon on TV.
Why not show the new generation what we watched back in the day and
what they're getting into?
You can't say this is a bad series because if it was that bad or not good, you are crazy, A. And B, I mean, like, come on. This is such a marketable thing for some kids.
It really is.
It's the feels. It's the good-heartedness of the main character, Arnold. He's a great guy. He has his flaws, but he tries to do what he can for people who are even like 30 or 40 years older than him.
One thing I really like about the trailer is that even though this is obviously digital, like this whole thing is
it's all made on
digital,
a pad or something.
It still looked like it retains some of that hand-colored, like not in this specific picture.
Yeah, I see a little window right there, though.
But not in that specific picture, but like throughout the trailer, if you look really close, it kind of retained that colored pencil look in some of the background shots.
They tried the best they could to keep it to what it was, but you got to keep a little fresh. I also like the redesigns of all the characters. Everyone's got new clothes on and everything.
Like, what is it? His sweater isn't buttoned up anymore. It's kind of just hanging now.
Yeah, okay.
It used to look kiltish. He's got the hoodie.
Now it's clearly like he's got his flannel underneath his sweater. Honestly, I think this is going to be awesome. Like,
I do too.
No doubt.
Not
like,
a single.
This is, honestly, you can I love Rocko's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy, but this is probably the greatest Nickelodeon cartoon series of all time, and I can say that with like 110%. Like, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But I think that this held the most sentimental value. I haven't met one person who likes animation that doesn't like Hey Arnold or finds some influential material inside of it.
Throughout the entire series, there's just so many beautiful stories stories that are told. The Christmas special where Arnold finds Mr. Hyun's daughter, the Mickey Kaline episode, the Pigeon Man episode, the Stoop Kid episode. One of my personal favorites is the episode with the rich father and the son, and Arnold tries to, like, you know, convince the father. It's like,
that was
hey,
the one with the egg creams. Here's your egg creams.
Here's your egg creams.
Mr. Whatever.
Those dinosaur eggshell toilets are great. Phil, those are the sinks. Don't go in there.
Yeah,
like, there's so much about Hey Arnold that I've loved over the years, and there's so much that obviously a new generation can learn to love from it. And one of the things, aside from the characters and the style, is just the music. If Hey Arnold's soundtrack was ever reissued on iTunes, hell, on vinyl or CD, day one purchase, because Jim Lang, godly. This guy made a soundtrack that wasn't really meant to be for its time, but in a way it
worked.
It was before its time in a way as well. It's all here. This is one complete package for me.
Yeah, it has more of that jazz sound to it, and, you know, jazz was popular in probably, like, what, the 60s or 70s when it was, like, at its peak.
Yeah.
And he made it work for the show through the entire series, and I can't imagine Hey Arnold without the brass, without the trumpets,
It's impossible.
without the jazzy sound to it. And even Arnold's favorite music in the series is
jazz.
He loves jazz.
That's why Arnold's a cool kid.
That's something you might not have known.
Arnold was a hipster before it was cool. So overall, everything about this trailer was freaking awesome. I am even more hyped now. My hype levels are over the freaking charts and all that other crap. Animation, voice acting, style, music, it's all here.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of... No, I don't do 10s. I do 5s. I
give
give it a 5 out of 5. Must recommend and crap and stuff. And, you know, Hey Arnold and Nicktoons in the 90s. The 90s are back.
Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie. Are you guys going to be watching it Thanksgiving weekend? I know that we don't have cable. We're going to find a way to watch it.
We just have to... There just has to be a day where we wake up early and we go to that store over by Joker's Child.
We just go somewhere and we have to watch this because we don't have a way of watching it, but we will find a way.
Yeah, we just gotta give them the old TV boxes.
Oh, okay. All right, so we got to do that.
Yeah, we gotta do
Try
that.
and get that started.
Plus, I need to have cable for X-Files! Ah!
We're all done here. Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie. We're freaking psyched for it. Hey, football head, get out of my way.
Move it, football head!
But I have been Jometheus.
I have been Robert Smith.
And we will see you next time on Crazy Calyx with another video.
Another one. Oh, and if you haven't seen the trailer, which I severely doubt because, come on, there's going to be a link in the description below to all of that, including all of our social media and a whole bunch of other stuff that you hopefully will enjoy.
Shalom.
Is he fucking serious? Did he really just fucking say that? Oh my fucking god. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm a little scared. I'm smiling, but I'm scared.